Good morning, and welcome to the TF Williams podcast for Wednesday, the 17th of June of 2026. Come on in, have a seat. Let's have a chat about the things of God. Think about what He's done for us and how much He loves us and He never leaves us nor forsakes us. God is always with us and loves us beyond measure. I want to invite y'all out tonight, the Wednesday, for our Wednesday at the Bridge Community Church. On our Wednesday night, we have our Bible studies at 6:30 p.m. Come on out and join us. I promise you, God is there already, and He's going to show up, and you will hear the Word of God studied, preached and studied. So come on out and join us for that. Sunday mornings, 10:30 a.m., we have our Sunday morning worship service. Come out and join us for that. We have a great praise and worship team. To me, and I've heard some, ours is the best. And simply because of their heart. I mean, man, now they're great musicians and singers, don't get me wrong, but man, they go after God and they go after worshiping God. And it makes a difference. It makes all the difference in the world. They actually try to live and believe everything they sing about. And that makes a difference too. So come out and join us. We'd love to have you. Our pastor always prepares for whatever he brings to that pulpit. He is taking the time to see God's face and study and reason it out and go over it with God and wrestle with God a little about it and bring it to us the way God brings it to him. And that's great to have a pastor who becomes that type of conduit and cares like he does for what he preaches from that pulpit also, but cares for for making sure that God's message gets to the people so that they hear what God has for them and can seek at God's face and where He's calling them right now. So I invite y'all to come on out and taste and see that the Lord, He is good. So come on out and join us for that. If you're coming out of Cairo toward Pelham on 93 North, come on up. You'll see the sign, the Bridge Community Church sign there at Wilcox Road. Make a left, make a right onto Wilcox. Come on down to Pleasant Grove Road and make a left. You'll see the church there on your left. Just pull in the parking lot. If you coming out of Cairo, Georgia, going north on 111 toward Meigs, Georgia, come up to Wilcox, you'll see that beautiful Bridge Community Church sign. Make a left. First road is the Pleasant Grove. Make a right. Church is there on your left. Come on, pull in the parking lot, and come on in. We'd love to have you. Those signs are great, man. Brother John Prater made those, and they are just awesome. You can't miss them. And they are just beautiful. Anyway, yesterday we talked about how much God just wants to hear about your day and hear it through your voice, and you're His child, and how much He loves you. But there's another side of that of a good father. He teaches, and God teaches every day, but He corrects too. And, I hear people say, if it ain't good, it ain't God. And that's true. That is so true. But correction also can also be good. And this moving camera that tries to track me, is getting on my nerves a little bit. So help me, Lord. But every father who loves their children and sees them mess up, see them do something that's going to be detrimental to them at that moment through safety, or hurt them or hurt someone else, or down the line of a principle being established that is not good. It's a habit of behavior that is not good. So that parent, that father, that mother will try to correct that child. They'll try to do it gently at first, but then they're going to find some way to get your attention, get that child's attention about what they're doing, so that they can finally get it right and not put themselves and others in harm's way. And we have to realize God's our Father too. He's that Father too, that will correct us. And the truth is, and I've said this on this podcast, you also, when you sin, when you make a mistake, when you don't engage in the behavior you should as a believer, you walk out from under God's protection and make yourself vulnerable to the attacks of the enemy. So you could possibly get a twofold. You're going to catch it both ways. You've distancing yourself from God, for one. You're grieving His heart by your behavior. mostly because he loves that precious communion and time with you. And you're going to miss that time with him. But you're also walking out into the path where the enemy can get you and make yourself vulnerable to his attacks and to all that he can bring of the world to you, to entice you away and make you think that that's a better way for you. It's upon us as believers to keep ourselves right there up under the wing of the Lord, right there in the middle of his path for our lives. There we have protection. There we have strength. There we have power. There we have everything we need to face the world, face the stones that just life is going to bring us, because it's life, not because of any attack of the enemy, not because of any harm someone's trying to do us, but just life. Life is hard. And doing life without God in your life, I don't know how, it's got to be so difficult. I mean, I mess up every day. I understand that part of it. But I try to stay within, right up there under God. But I still mess up and make mistakes. And I don't even suffering what I do sometimes because of just the consequences of the decisions I've made or actions I've taken. It's hard. It makes life harder. You know, John Wayne had a saying, life is hard, but it's harder when you're stupid. When you make those mistakes because you just haven't spent the time in the Word to know, or you just haven't taken the time in prayer to think about things that are going on and meditate on going on in your life, you haven't taken the Word and applied it to your life because you're going so fast and moving so fast and forgetting that you need that recharge. It's like, to me, everybody, you know, there's electric cars now. So everybody has electric drills. Everybody has wireless remotes. They have all these phones have to be charged. I mean, all of us have wireless devices and cordless devices that we have to put on there to charge their batteries. To me, that's what my quiet time is. That's what my time with my brothers and sisters in church is. That's what time with God is. It's my recharging time. It's where I get back close to the source of all power. And I recharge that battery within me so that I can do the things I want to do, because just like in any electrical circuit, when I introduce impedance on that line, when I put an obstruction on that line, if I cut the wire of one of the circuit going from the battery to the piece of technology that battery is running, that piece of technology can't run. And when I sin, when I put needless obstructions on that line, I cut the power to what I'm trying to do. But when I keep that power there and it's flowing, my spirit's communing with the Spirit of God inside of me. I'm taking and I'm feeding my body and my mind and my soul and the Spirit inside of me with the Word of the living God. And I'm talking and praying and spending time with God in prayer, seeking His face, thanking Him for the things He gives me every day, praying over my brothers and sisters. I keep myself connected to that power source, and I can walk a lot better because I'm going to meet resistance. I'm going to meet just life is going to give me resistance against what I'm trying to do for God. What I'm just trying to do for my family, provide, whatever it is, all of it can be a hindrance and cause an issue with that. So I've got to do everything I can to make sure the electrical path is clear, that there's no breaks in the flow. And I do that by staying close up under God and not having to go through the correction of my father trying to make me the child he wants to be, or put myself outside of his protection so the enemy can get at me. That's what I have to remember as a believer. That's what I have to go after as a believer, is his face, his will. And I get that when I stay in power, in time with him. When I spend the time in the Word I need to spend. When I spend the time in prayer I need to spend. When I spend the time meditating upon that Word and applying it to my life situations and relationships. When I can do that and do that regularly, faithfully, every day, life gets easier. And God just moves through me. And it'll do the same for you. But that's what I had this morning. I hope it was good for you. But go out today and just be who God called you to be. Remember, nothing can separate you from the love of God. And Jesus is the friend who sticks closer than a brother. And just by being who God made you to be, doing what he's called you to do today, in whatever circumstance you find yourself in, you will make a difference in your own life and in those people you interact with today. Because you'll be showing them the love and grace of God and doing exactly what God called you to do. And remember, the Word of God will not return void. So go have a great day today and enjoy your life. And enjoy God's presence in your life by acknowledging it and thanking him throughout the day. Have a great day, y'all. Bye.